beyond the classroom, we rise and soar.
Everybody is BTC. I am your host, Naris Ballard, and this is Beyond the Classroom podcast. So, today's guest is a no stranger to school or studying. He is an accomplished school teacher, a solid husband, and an amazing father of 2 kids, not just one, 2. So please welcome Mr. Demetrius Braddock. I am great. I am very blessed.
Naris, thank you for having me on your show today. I really appreciate the opportunity.
No problem, no problem. How your day going so far?
Ooh, the kids are gone, so it is a lot easier.
Oh, wow. I kind of feel a little bit hurt because you said the kids are gone. Kids are amazing.
They are amazing, but it's after school time, so this is my time.
Right, you're right.
Which is why we're beyond the classroom.
I like that. I steal that from you.
So hot.
All right, so Mr. Braddock, my first question for you today is, what are some fun, everyday activities that parents can use to teach their kids math at home?
Some fun activities that parents can use to teach their kids at home. Some math, because I like to eat. Food.
You too? Oh,
Yeah, yeah. One of the things that I like, I'm a pizza guy. Fractions. Then it's all about how many pieces can you eat? Can I eat two sixths of the pie? Can I eat 1/3 of the pie? Maybe I can only eat the whole pie. However, you got food. I even like pie. So therefore, I'm a cheesecake type of guy. So you give me 2 out of 12 slices of cheesecake, I'm gonna try to get that down my digestive system and enjoy it. So that's like one of the things that I've liked to use at home. Some other things parents can use. Manipulatives, especially when you have younger kids, like grapes. You can take 2 grapes, put them over to the left, 1 grape on the right, and how many total grapes do you have? You got 3 grapes. So simple manipulatives, just things that they can take and move around with their hand to group and form and make other things. I like playing cards. So card games, dominoes, you can do that for fractions. So it's a lot of things. You can do that to add or show the difference. When you do fractions, you have your denominator, and you can show how you can change the bottom. Then you start cross multiplying. I mean, you got a lot of different things out there. You just got to know how to use them.
I agree with that. I really do agree with that. I like the grape.
You like the grapes?
The grape.
You probably like candy grape, huh?
Candy grape. I tried these cotton candy grapes. They good.
They too sweet.
Yeah, they're too sweet.
They gonna give you diabetes. Then
Don't say that. Diabetes.
okay, we ain't gonna say that. We ain't gonna say that.
We ain't gonna say that. Not the diabetes. No.
We ain't gonna say that. We ain't gonna say that. Not out loud. We ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, we ain't gonna say that. Okay. I forgot to tell y'all the topic today. It's so bad of me. So the topic today is bringing math to life. Fun ways to teach numbers at home. So there we go. Just want to go ahead and put that out there. So don't y'all get mad at me, okay? Okay. My next question for you is, how can parents incorporate games and technology to make math more engaging for their children?
Ooh, that's a good one. Being that we are in the world of AI, tell you, look, I ain't gonna say that. Because we're in AI, you have computer programs that would actually provide you with the technology. You also have online games. You have YouTube. You have one of my favorite online games that I like to push is Cool Math, and it has a lot of different things that the students can do, or the child can do, where it will be integrating technology into the home. Let me see what else could they do.
OMG. Hi, everybody. Are y'all ready to turn learning into an adventure? Well, at funlearning.fun, we got it all. You name it. Games, videos, music, and worksheets that make learning a blast. I'm telling you, so much fun. Whether you love puzzles, dancing, or coloring, there's always something here just for you. Specifically you, okay? And guess what? I'm taking a seat. It's free! Hallelujah! Okay? Head over to funlearning.fun and start your own adventure today. Today. Learning is fun and funlearning.fun. Can TikTok be one of them?
Can who?
TikTok be one of them?
Oh, I hate TikTok. It can be. Wait. So let me say this. It can be for another 30 days unless they extend it. But yeah,
It's been
TikTok
banned.
going away.
Right.
What's the new one is gonna be a Red Note?
Wait, is you saying it because of the red I got on?
That's the new platform I think they're gonna push.
Okay, I thought you was
I
targeting
thought that's
me.
why you had it on.
No, why?
I thought you promoting Red Note out here.
No.
That's the platform that you're going to. You're gonna go to Red Note, which I think is gonna be the new platform that they're gonna push. American ran social media, and I really believe so. Yeah, the way people use TikTok, I do believe whatever the new social media platform is going to be, you're also going to have things on there that you can access. What is it? Con Math?
I think so. It start with a C or something like that, but something math.
KHAN Khan Academy. Academy.
Yeah, Khan Academy. Okay.
So you also got Khan Academy, which is out there. So it's a plethora of ideas, but like you're asking me because most people don't know. I just gave at least 3, so that's 3 more you can add to your toolbox, or the parents can add to their toolbox that can actually help them begin. Once you start getting acclimated with 1 or 2, then it shouldn't be too difficult to find another one to throw in there every now and then. But it's at least being able to start off with something, and I hope so far I've been able to provide some form of direction.
Right. Okay, so you said Khan Academy, you said Cool Math, and then what was the
You
other
got
ones you said?
you can use YouTube.
Right.
There's some AI websites. One of the ones my son uses, he likes to ask Siri a lot of things. I was like, sir, you need to learn your own multiplication problems. Siri and Alexa can't tell you all the answers to your your multiplication problem, sir.
That's true.
However, she is fast at it.
Okay.
So, you got options. Don't forget the old school ways. We still had the flashcards we made.
Yeah.
Granted, I did say, see, look at how you look. I did say old school, and you started looking like.
No. Old school. No, I have nothing against old school. Okay?
Are you sure?
I am positive. I'm 100%.
Because if I'm correct, your mama can add, and all the other old school people can add. Old school worked.
Yeah, I know. My dad, he does old school. Like, he's a mathematician. Like,
So he old, huh? You trying to call your daddy old?
No, he's 40. I really would call him pretty young. So.
Oh, okay. I'm 40.
Okay, that made you young then.
I'm young. Okay, cool. Well then, let's take the word old out the equation.
Right.
Let's just say there are some tools that we can use.
Okay, there are some tools that we can use for the young people.
There it is.
That's up their age, but they're young.
There you go again. I guess that's your way of talking about numbers, huh? I'm gonna let you have it this time.
Okay.
But that's the second time you done did that.
No, no shade to the people up there. Okay, I got it. So, what are creative ways to help children see the connection between math and real world situations like cooking or shopping.
So when you make your own money, then kids tend to not want to spend their own money. Well, if they're not spending their money, they're trying to spend my money. And when you're trying to spend my money, ain't nothing real world about that. I work for that money. You can't spend my money. So I believe parents should allow their children to earn money and to spend that money and watch that money either grow or watch it subtract. One thing that I actually like doing and I've done, instead of buying birthday gifts, I've used the opportunity to buy stocks for my son. So for his birthday, instead of giving him $50, I give him $50 worth of stocks. If that stock does well, he actually get to see that grow. And once we can see things grow and multiply, then we want more of it. That's easier than me giving him $50 that he's going to go out and spend versus I gave him $50 worth of stocks that grew into $100 without him doing anything. So now you got $100 worth of assets, and you can spend 50 and still got 50 more in assets. That allows real world application of everybody say they want money, right? So if we can see our money grow without us actually having to work hard for it, passive income, then that's one way we can actually start to teach math. We do too much of you have to go and work for this, you have to work for that. There's only 24 hours in the day, and you're supposed to at least sleep 8, leaving you with only about 16 hours to actually work. And anybody that's working 16 hours do not have time to love on their family members. So therefore, when we're talking about how can parents help their children, if you're working 16 hours, you don't have time to help. So we got to teach real world ways of growing our money, which passive income is one of them ways, buying assets instead of spending our money on liabilities. And that can actually leave us time at home to actually teach these math skills. And we can sit in the kitchen and we can cook together. We can look at measurements. We can eat together. We can look at fractions. We can budget together. We can say we need to buy this amount of money worth of food, but if we eat this amount before the week is up, we ain't gonna have any more food. So everything is numbers. You just got to apply it with the budgeting, with the fractions, with the measurements, with the time. Time management is numbers. So all of these are different standards in math that we use daily. We just don't contribute that to that being those school standards that are being taught.
Wow, that's crazy. I never really thought it that way. Like instead of spending like gifts and stuff on like birthdays and Christmas and everything like that, you can just do on. You said stocks, right?
Yeah, purchase stocks. If I'm gonna give you $50, I give you $50 worth of stocks. In 3 months, that $50 may grow into being $65. Well, now you got $65 versus the $50. How much work have you done? You've done none. But then it makes you look into your stocks a little bit more to say, well, what if I purchase this? If you start to purchase that, here's my question. Where are you going to get the money from? Well, now we're willing to work to purchase stocks and grow our money versus work to purchase liabilities and spend our money, and your money starts to grow. But again, that turns on the thinking cap. So now we're actually doing the multiplication. We're doing the addition. We want to grow our money. We don't necessarily want to spend and lose. We want to grow and have. Yeah.
That's a great way. That's actually a great way of thinking it. I like that.
My birthday coming up. If you want to, you can buy me $30 worth of stocks if you want to.
When's your birthday?
In February the 24th.
That's crazy. My sister's birthday is February the 20th.
Oh, so that means we got to buy her something first.
Yeah, of course.
So you figure out what stock you want to purchase her, and you buy her first share of stock.
I think about that. Right. I gotta get my sister something before I get somebody else something, since that's the blood right there.
Yep.
My next question for you would be: how can parents overcome their own fear or frustration with math to better support their kids?
So can I turn this question around back to you.
Okay.
Since you said you struggled when you was in school with math, chances are you may actually become a mother. If you struggled in math, then will you be frustrated trying to help your child? So that's the first thing. First thing is we have to get out of our own fears. If we struggle, expect that your child might struggle. Learn together. Take the time, utilize all the resources. I'm going to tell you a resource that most parents don't even know. Reach out to the teacher. Ask the teacher for the assignment. Ask the teacher for the answers. Ask the teacher for the steps. If they provide you with any of those things, now you at least have a guide. Unfortunately, I'm going to go back to the stock thing. If we can do more passive income, then that means that's less overtime we have to work. And if there's less overtime we have to work, then we can actually spend time relearning the material with our children. That's not everybody's case. Some people will not have passive income, which means they're going to be limited to the amount of time that they are able to work with their children. And the only thing you can do, once again, with your time, the little time you have, you're going to have to learn the material. That's the only way you can teach the child. I see my son is in the 7th grade. He brings home more work than I actually believe he does at school. So if he's not learning in school, where is he supposed to learn? Unfortunately, that means he has to learn at home. If I got to teach it to him, I've seen myself have to go back and start looking at the material to see how did they come up with this answer. Oh, okay, these are the steps. Let's backtrack. Let's see if this is the answer to. But again, I did what I've already said. I've asked the teacher for the assignments. I asked the teacher for how to do it. I asked the teacher for the answers. And now I can work through each problem. And then I can ask my child, hey, let me see you work through this problem. And based off of my time that I took to study, I can go back and say, no, this is where you're getting it wrong. The reality is, if we don't do that, how we expect our child to get it? You expect the teacher to be able to teach in a middle school setting 30 kids at the same pace? That's almost impossible. If it's high school, you're talking about maybe 4 classes of 35 students each. That's over 120 students. You're expecting them to be able to teach and keep them all at the same level. Some people going to fall behind, some people going to go ahead. Fortunately, for the child to get it, we're going to have to do it at home. And the first thing we're going to have to do, you ask me, how do we get out of our fears? We get out of our fears by actually going back and trying to work through the problems. We be honest with ourselves. We did not get it back then. We have to get it now because that's the only way our child is going to get it. Remove self and think about the children. Yeah.
Yeah, you should talk to my dad. Tell him that he doesn't have the patience. And my mom had to get on him when I was little. And be like, look, she's learning just like you're learning it. You can't get on her for, not knowing it and you trying to help her. So, I mean, it's got better now because,
But the thing is, patience and expectations get in the way. I expect you to get this, and I expect you to get this now so we can move on. But I don't think we sometimes as parents understand where the child, is struggling. And in fact, we expect you to get it because I already told it to you. You done heard me tell you, so why you don't know it? And the reality is, sometimes we forget to put ourselves in you all's shoes. And I want to apologize for all parents, to all the students. I'm sorry we be going off on y'all. Just love the kids and teach them what we know and what we don't know. Don't know how we're going to do that, but we're going to try.
all you can do is try. So.
We're going to try. Definitely. See, that's the answer. Find a sister. Find a mama. Find an auntie. Find Jesus.
Want to do it.
Want it, will.
Oh, my goodness. I cannot. You is funny. I love your energy.
Likewise. But this is the truth. This is real world out here. Everybody trying to learn. And it's hard.
But some people are not patient enough. But hey, they'll grow. They'll at due time. But hey,
In due time.
Key word for today. In due time.
In
There
due
you go.
time. That's
I
how.
wish you
In
could
due
put that
time.
on the screen right here.
That's our math. That's our math. That's our math word. In due time.
Time. Okay. Yep. There you go right there. All right. My next one for you is what role does storytelling or hands-on activities play in making math concepts more relatable and enjoyable for students?
So that actually goes back to your third question when you asked me what are creative ways that can help children connect between the real world. Hands-on activities sometimes allow them to see. When I talked about manipulatives, it allows them to touch, feel, get a better. So we're talking about abstract versus direct vision. I can tell you a question, but if you can actually see it, sometimes it just works better. Some people are visual learners. You got to understand that we are different type of we have different type of learning styles, and based off of that, depending on your learning styles, that's how the manipulatives come in. That's how the storytelling come in. That's how the hands-on activity comes in. You just got to understand. You have to understand your student's learning style. Your student has to understand their learning style, and depending on their age, not all of them know that or even understand the best way for them to learn. But when you get into high school, your high school student, I hope they know what is the best way for them to learn, because if the teacher nor the parent provide that level to them for that information, they won't. It'll be hard for them to retrieve it. So that's why the storytelling is important. That's why the manipulatives are important. That's why the grapes are important.
Yeah, the food.
The food is always important.
Oh yeah.
Brain food. That's what we're gonna call it. Food
Yeah.
is always important.
Right. Right. I think I'm a visual. How you say
A
it?
visual learner.
Yeah, visual learner, because it's better for me to see the person do it, and then when I do it and they tell me the steps to do it, you understand what I'm saying? A little
That
bit.
works for you, right?
Yeah, that works way better for me. Like today at work, I'm learning back how to count my drawer.
Tell them people where you work
Yeah.
at. What was that question again? So, picking up on where you left off at.
Right.
So you would be, yes, a visual learner. Myself, I'm an auditory learner. If I can actually keep my head laid down on the desk, and if I hear you tell me how to do it, I can imagine it in my own head. That storytelling works for me. It works for me because I can actually see imaginary numbers in my head and I can make it work. Whereas you have to see step by step, I just got to hear step by step. Some people actually have to do it to see it, and those will be our kinesthetics, hands-on people. So the hands-on activities work for them. They have to touch it. They have to have those manipulatives to make it work for them. So yes, so the question you're asking me really does push closer to understanding the learning style of the student, and that's what will make it more effective and efficient for that individual.
Sounds like me, hands-on type of person. I don't know about the visual. That sounds like my dad, because
Okay.
it's the same way with drawing. He doesn't have to look at a picture.
Picture.
He actually, what's the word?
He can envision it.
Yeah, he can envision.
Okay.
I guess the picture. And
Okay.
without anything. Of course, they ain't gonna have nothing like that. But he used to do that, and I used to think like, how in the world? Cause I draw too, just a little bit, but I have to see the picture. So I guess it's the same.
Draw me, girl.
I might be able to, but ain't gonna be that perfect.
Don't draw me. Don't draw me.
I take a picture though.
You take me.
Post
Click,
it.
click. Your turn. Your turn. Gotcha. One more. One more. There it is. There it is. I got it.
Oh, we were already taking pictures and stuff, imaginary pictures.
It's for the vision. I had to see it. I had to see
Right.
it.
You had to see it, to make it come to life,
Yeah, that part right there had to be realistic.
Right, had to be realistic. draw a bear so it come to life, and then I can show you. Okay.
Go back to
Yeah,
the
we gonna
question.
go.
Okay.
Okay. Knowing what you know as an adult, what
Okay.
would you tell your younger self about your math journey or words of encouragement?
Ooh. So I'm gonna say self, and my younger self gonna say, I'm gonna say, now self, now you know it took us a minute to get here. What you mean, Demetrius? What you mean it took you a minute to get here? We had to actually study. We had to listen. We had to pay attention. What I've realized, if I did it when I was your age, I'd be much wiser at my age. Then my younger self will say, so you don't think you wise? And my old self gonna say, I know I'm wise, but I would have been wiser had you been wise. So this is what I need young you to do if you ever get a chance to do it again in the future, present, past, whatever that is. I say, tell all the people that's out there watching, pay attention, listen, learn. Here's why. Now, I done gave you the 3. Pay attention, listen, and learn. Let me tell you why. Because usually when you don't pay attention, when you don't listen, and when you don't learn, all that's for free. You're going to have to pay for it the next time.
You're gonna have to charge them.
You have to charge them. You got to get it in college. You got to get it in one of these other schools. You got to get it with working a harder job than what you would have worked had you got it the first time. You could have worked a much easier job. So you're going to pay for it either with money or with sweat equity. If you don't want to have to pay for it, receive it while it's free. It may require you to put more time and more attention, but if you can receive it while it's free, then the older me will be much wiser than the older me is right now. That makes sense? You think so?
Yeah, I think it makes sense. You know.
Okay.
Was you saying that in second person or third person? The way you was like self.
So I was talking to self in second person because I never called me by name.
Mm-hmm.
So that would put me in third person. So I was in second person. I thought this was English. We're not supposed to be. I thought this was math. We're not supposed to be talking about first person, second person, third person.
I mean, I
Do
was
you know
just
me? It's me, myself, and I. All 3 of us are right here.
Oh my goodness.
You confusing my language skills.
Okay, well, I'm very sorry for confusing your language skills.
It's okay.
Right, you'll be okay.
I have enjoyed myself with you today, so it's okay.
Well, guess what?
Thank
Thank you so much for watching, y'all. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Mr. Brad.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on here, giving us a little bit word of wisdom and very goofiness and funniness, just a whole bunch of personality. I think the people would really like it very, very much. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please like, share, comment what y'all think about the podcast. If y'all want to see something different, even come down some different topics. Just give us a little bit, you know.
We want some feedback.
Yeah.
But you got to watch us to get feedback.
Right. So keep watching.
Follow me on my Instagram. Wait, I don't have Instagram. Follow me on my wait, I ain't got that either. Don't follow me. Follow her. Follow. Oh, you trying to call me old. You trying to call. Just follow her. Where can they follow you at?
On here. On BTC. It's on YouTube and it's on Spotify.
Okay.
On Spotify. Now y'all know what we say. Peace, love, and Nari's out.
Beyond the classroom, we rise and soar.